Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I'll be running this today. This is why I'm the one talking rather than Tom. We're probably used to hear more often. So today we'll be playing. Never. Today we're playing the first real session of Separation Vector. A week ago we had session 0. So if you want to see that, I'm sure you can still find this on YouTube. And yeah. So before we start, I'll let the players introduce themselves and maybe their characters. So let's start with Q. You can start.
Hey, everybody. I'm Q. I'll be playing Fizz, who is the muscle on the team. Fizz is a security clone, a sect clone, escaped from the Yaru back in hegemony space and hanging out here in the Procyon sector. Yeah.
That's close enough.
Friends with kind of escaped out here with Coolbit, but it's now tight with everybody on the team because we've been through some shit.
Okay. Well, Coolbit, since you've been brought up, you can now tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm
You
Jeffrey.
can choose who to move over to next.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. I'm Jeffrey. I'm playing Coolbit, and he is not a 2-bit pilot. A bit of a renegade streak, ex-military in an explosive manner, and yeah, ready to fuck some shit up and have a bevy after.
Okay. Well, RP, let's go to you next.
Hey, my name's Bolthra, Tom, to the normies. I am playing RP. She is the crew mechanic, and is probably going to be a lovable sweetheart to everyone.
I'm sure. And last but not the least, let's hear about Tekla.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I'm playing Tekla, the ship's, quote, doctor, end quote. A former xenobiology student who went too far for the academy and is on the run.
Okay.
Continues to go too far as well.
Well, I think that's it as far as everything. For those of you who don't know me, which most of you, I'm Ninad. I'll be the game master, and yeah, mostly just setting this bunch loose and seeing what explodes. So let's start you off in the Breck system. Breck is a minor system. There's lots of hidden space lanes. There is a main gate there, and you're on the Nightfall, on the planet Nightfall, which is so named because it has 13 moons, which means that there are eclipses occurring on average every 2 to 12 hours. So night is a bit unpredictable. You'll be here for a bit, just visiting, getting supplies, and check out the Nightfall because Nightfall is kind of the main, kind of cultural seat of hegemony. And we will start you off in a bar slash nightclub called Next Wednesday, where you are currently enjoying drinks. So let's see. Let's start off with somebody. So Coolbit, what are you drinking? Are you drinking?
Oh, well, I'm drinking the best, strongest thing that they got in there. Well, just like a little bit of it, right? Just a small snifter, if you will, because I got to fly later. But something thick, strong, hearty, not for the weak of mind.
Okay, and then kind of it's kind of a bit to see to the table. We have RP. So what are you kind of looking at in that place that you're sitting around?
Well, RP probably has done kind of a short little leap up to a bar stool. She is nursing a bottle of Nantorian nectar, which in some places is called squirrel ale, but here it's Nantorian nectar. She takes kind of like a long pull off it, kind of stretches around, kind of drops the bottle and says, "When are these sons of bitches gonna get fresh nectar around here? Where does a girl have to go to get a fresh goddamn bottle of nectar? Jesus, these backwater systems."
Okay. Then Tekla is also there. And what is she looking for at the pub? Sorry,
Tekla is drinking coffee because she's observing, and someone's going to have to drive later. And when he crashes the ship, I'm going to have to put him back together.
And finally, Fizz. Are you drinking at all, or?
Fizz is sitting there across the table from RP. They have a glass of what passes for whiskey, and they will occasionally bring it to their lips and feign taking a sip and then put it back down. They'll finish it off right before they leave, probably in one big gulp. But for now, they're just making appearances.
The place is busy. There's people sitting around. They're mostly drinking. There's music playing. There's like a small dance hall with a couple of people like drunkenly swaying on it. And as you sit there, kind of everybody turns towards the door as a person walks in. And they kind of have to lean forward to step through the door since they're about 9 feet tall. And this place is scaled to kind of people about human size. And you recognize the person because you met them before, and you recognize Noro. Noro is, is a member of the Agony. He was, well, you guess he used to be human, but now he kind of looks like he's being stretched out, which makes him 9 feet tall. Just kind of walks in basically with his neck bent so that his head doesn't brush against the ceiling too much. And you see he's heading straight towards you. Not if you want to do anything.
Make eye contact, but not go out of my way to hey, just acknowledge that he's coming forward. But
what does this prick want?
Oh, bloody hell.
this
I
may
was
be
just
our
starting to get a buzz.
Don't judge. Don't judge him too quickly. He might be paying.
right.
It's true.
Yeah, as he walks past, his hands are so long that his fingers are kind of dragging on the ground slightly. This slight scraping sound. People kind of moving out of the way, just looking at him out of the corner of their eyes.
I can't imagine why.
And that is a knuckle draggler.
Yeah. You see a waitress walks up to him and he says something to her. She walks off. And then he stops by you. Are you guys sitting at the table or the bar?
Table, I imagine.
Okay. I think so. He kind of walks over to the table because still kind of basically looking down on you, not he has much choice, but he's standing up. He says, "May I sit down?"
Rather you not.
It's free sector.
He kind of looks between the two of you, a bit confused, then kind of reaches out with a long hand to the next table, drags over a chair.
Imagine like scraping along the floor, like
Oh, bloody hell.
And kind of more or less forcing himself into it because of his leg. Basically, he's kind of sitting his knees almost on his chest. Kind of very opposite this effect RP. And you heard recently from our friend that he goes quiet.
I got lots of friends who you gotta be more specific.
Sorry, I forgot you guys are mind blind. You call him Ibo-One.
Oh, that special friend.
Yeah, not recently.
Not in a while, no.
Haven't heard from him for ages. He still owes me for the last time I sobered him up.
He's off on some damn fool crusade, I think.
Well, we heard that he's been arrested by the hegemony.
Oh,
Really?
Yes. Now, he is currently under the delusion that he's not one of us. But, I mean, he can never come back to us if he's in prison. So, we would like, I mean, since we know that you know him, we'd like to offer you compensation to get him out of there.
See, I told you.
So when
How
you
much
say
compensation?
compensation,
yeah, and we don't come cheap.
I mean, we are professionals.
I see. As you're talking, the waitress comes over with a cup of tea, puts it in front of Nora, kind of sips it, takes it in one hand, actually lifting a pinky up, and he sips it. Very daintily. Almost poking the person next to them in the eye with their long fingers, but... And then, I was expecting that. Just give me a second. He reaches down into a pocket, pulls out like a case, opens it, and inside is like a very finely crafted screwdriver. He takes it and kind of like actually pokes the kid's neck, wiggles it a bit. Looking up smiling, he said, we can offer you there's 6 creds. What's his equivalent of it? That'd be acceptable.
Where's he being held?
He is being held as a Tropa Max 1 in this system. You have heard about Tropa Max 1. It is a very high security prison. It's kind of in orbit close to the primary. Close to the primary.
Bloody hell, what did he do this time?
I believe he was picked up for tax evasion.
Yeah, that tracks.
That's brutal. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know that.
Evasion.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You want us to go into this place, right, and spring them from maximum security, right? Get a lot of heat on us, and all for 6 credits.
Okay, are you trying to negotiate the price up?
I mean, yeah. I'm kind of getting a read on this guy. Like, I kind of want to not act so eager just to see if he wavers on the price. So I am ultimately.
Okay, yeah. Kind of stares at you and then
It's worth trying.
kind of kind of actually takes that through again, puts it back into the bag.
Well, you know, Skipper.
Also, like he's trying to adjust on the close it up.
And RP's kind of like putting her claws up on the table. She's like, you know, Skipper, basic maintenance on almost anything we do is at least 3 credits. I mean, so we'd be losing money if we took it at 6. I don't know.
Would anyone like to make an action roll? Or first of them?
As in, like, what, bluff or?
Hold it or at RFE.
It's up to you who does it and which action roll. That's
You take it, Skipper.
Okay.
And considering that we are going after Ibo-One, I mean, I think that's worth 1 more credit, just that.
Yeah.
I'll take stress to help.
Okay.
So you can take 1 stress, so you can get an extra die. Which action are you using?
Right. So
Remember,
if
in the system, you can use any action for anything.
Okay.
you assist someone, it costs you stress,
Costs you 1 stress.
but it costs them 2 if they want to add their own die, right? So that's a good bargain. Yeah.
How are you assisting him? What does that look like? Yeah.
Okay.
I have experiments, long-running experiments that, well, I'm going to have to leave them behind if I go into a prison for any length of time. I don't think we can do it for less than 10.
Yeah. I mean, costs. I mean, there's inflation out there.
I tell you what. Since we're friends of the agony, I think we can go down to 9. What do you say?
So
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I guess 9. Yeah.
That's a good
okay,
roll.
so Corbett, are you going to make a roll?
Sure. So would this be consort, I guess? Or
It's up to
sway?
you.
Oh, well, I don't have any die-in either.
Sway?
Tell you
Yeah.
what, why don't you help me?
Yeah, I'll help you. I'll take a stress.
Okay.
That was all you had.
Yeah.
So I just tap 1 stress, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mark one stress.
Okay. Tapped.
Okay, and then you can just, I guess, click on what are you using then, Tekla?
I'm using sway.
Okay, okay. So your position is controlled, since there isn't really any bad outcomes happening here, and your outcome is standard.
Okay. Oh,
Do you add your extra die? Free.
yeah.
Okay, so that's like medium in consequence. I mean, this case, there isn't really that much consequence. Just means that. Okay.
Oh, right, it's the highest die.
I can take it as high as 8.
What do you say?
Well, screw it. Let's. I think we should get more money for this.
You can. I mean, you guys can walk away if you want to.
Well, so is the option either to take what was originally offered or leave the offer entirely?
Well,
Is it
he bumped it up to 8.
Oh, we'll take the 8.
Yeah, we'll take
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
We can do it for 8, I suppose. For a good friend.
We'll take a loss, but we can do it.
He reaches into pocket, pulls out like 1 cred, and actually gives it to you in case you need any equipment preparation. This is like an advance.
RP will reach
Yeah,
across
yes.
and grab it with like scaly nails and pull it back. Like nails dragging along the table.
See, everybody winces.
I'm not even sure that hit the table.
The bartender's like, "Hey, you're gonna pay for that."
Pay for what? You didn't see anything.
Okay, you've got 1 credit. I mean, RP, if you want, you can add it to your character sheet or put it in the ship thing.
Do we have the option, like on the ship tab, to like keep track of?
Yeah, on the ship tab, you can store up to 4 credits on the ship.
Okay, I think that'd be easier for me personally. Is just keep it with the ship.
Yeah.
So since it's for repairs and maintenance.
Just to remind you, also have free gambits, which you can use to spend to add dice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, free. Okay. Well, is there anything you also want to ask Laura while they're here sipping their tea? He kind of stops sipping and adds a little sugar from the tray.
Anybody else we know locked up in there? Any friends of ours?
We don't really pay attention to that many people, so I'm sure there are, considering the kind of people you keep company with.
Us? No. I'm just thinking about obviously political prisoners. That being held against their will by the hegemony. Spit. She spits on the floor. So.
It bubbles slightly.
Oh, that would be fucking awesome if she had acidic spit. Make it so.
Just not that acidic.
Just mildly acidic, but still, that's
Mildly acidic. It's just mostly spite.
Yeah.
Just don't get it in your eye.
Response to your question. This is a hegemony. There are mostly political prisoners there. It's like you're looking. I mean, your next question is: any more to see?
So where do we? So when we're done with this, where do we meet you for the rest
You
of the
can
money?
contact me at this address. He gives you ensemble
Okay.
Ansible address.
Is it an address like on this planet or a system?
It's a personalized address, so it's kind of probably a ship. You're not sure.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it myself, but I kind of stand out to kill points.
Yeah. Yeah. We know.
Only a little.
And is there any assistance that we can expect from the Agony on this venture? Yeah.
Well, if there's anything to help, you can call me. We don't really have many people here, so there's not much I can do. I just have a small ship. Which
Right. So
not a lot.
we'll be running this one solo.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm all
That's
sorted.
good. Works.
How about you lot?
I'm good, Skipper.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you. And
Tekla will drain the rest of her coffee.
And Nora walks out, pays for your drinks. From their way out. So,
Next time, you've got to let me examine you properly.
kind of stops and hears that.
Everybody needs a tune-up.
Interesting to see what you think. Maybe another time. Thank you. Kind of bend their head out to get down to that outdoor. Okay, well, we're kind of going to now go to the phase of our preparation and research if there's anything you want to do before we go over to the initial engagement. If you don't speak to any people, research anybody, don't worry about the equipment. We're just going to move a little bit the loadout. So,
Yeah, I'll gather information about the prison.
okay, how do you want to do that?
I'll make up. You know what? I'll go sit at the bar and I'll make up a story about I mean, not really make up, but a friend who just got sent there, and I'm the concerned friend who wants to know what he's gotten himself into.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to need some sort of action for this to see how much information you get.
I'll just do consort.
Okay. Do you want a devil's bargain? Oh, just a note: if anybody wants to offer devil's bargains to other players or even themselves, feel free to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not?
So the devil's bargain is, I mean, we can decide if you want to afterwards. Whatever happens is that the word will get back that you've been asking about the prison. So it's up to you if you want that or not.
What do you think?
Give her an extra die. Or increased effect. At the moment, you're controlled standard. Assuming you're using something which makes sense.
I don't know. Is it worth it?
Yeah, why not? It'll make it more fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let them know we're coming.
Or at least that we were asking about it. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Right.
Hey.
Great. We gained a gambit. Sweet.
6, you
Nice.
get a gambit, yeah.
Is that automatically ticked off, or do we have to go in the ship and do that?
That's a good question. Look at ship note on itself.
It is not automatically ticked off, but I have added it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
RP is
so-
interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, well, let's deal with that close.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're at the bar, kind of just talking around people. Yes, I have a friend who's been in there. He is. It's like just an asteroid that's orbits the sun. Apparently, it gets very hot. They're still mining bits of the asteroid. He doesn't know what they're mining for, but he thinks it's just to get them to work. He's still there. He's there for 15 years. There's guards everywhere. There's a couple of set. They have a couple of set clothes even. I know they bring in Well, any specific you want to know, or even you can even just say.
I'm
can
just
tell me
generally
what you find out.
gathering. I'm just generally gathering information.
Okay. Well, he tells you like a bit about you learn also a bit about what's called logistics and how they bring in stuff. They basically have to ship in food and all the other stuff. That's something that happens quite often. They occasionally have people visiting prisoners. Kind of, you have to apply for a permit to visit the prisoner, and it only costs quite a bit. I mean, the application fee is about 1 credit, and there's normally like a slight, shall we say, tip if you really want it to be processed in less than a century, that kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to give you a carte blanche, so if you want to look up some facts and tell me, I've learned this from my conversation later, then feel free to do so.
Actually, I think I got all the information I wanted to know. Oh, except
Okay.
defenses. Is the asteroid armed in any way?
They have a couple of pulse cannons. Got it that because, well, he's actually been there to visit his friends. He's seen them on the ship.
Sure.
Yeah, most of the, I mean, there's a ton of security on the inside. They're not really that worried about people trying to take it over, but there's a fair amount of security. They do have a couple of drone placements. They have one ship, which is always there, attached to the thing, just for transport emergencies.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's an asteroid, so even if you escape, you're not going anywhere.
Right?
Exactly.
We need to find a place to stash the shuttle or something.
Yeah.
So out of character, are we still going with the plan of getting ourselves fake arrested and entering the place, or did you want to go something more door kicky?
That's totally up to you.
Well, that's where I was gonna. And sorry, I interrupted earlier. I have an RP asking about ways in and out of there. Like I think you were asking about service ships that come in and out, garbage ships coming in and out. That's where RP wanted to find out a little bit more about like who runs those trash scows and supply ships and that kind of stuff coming in. So I wasn't sure if that was something that.
Well, how? I mean, you can investigate it, but how would you find it out? Remember, you can also call your contacts and so on. But the investigations have to all be tonight in the bar. I mean, you can take
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
I would go to assume it can take a couple of weeks, 2 days. I mean, obviously not months, because then things get.
Okay. So what's our time frame to have to do this? Like right away, or like?
You weren't really given a time frame, so.
Okay.
No, I mean,
He ain't going anywhere.
Going anywhere.
Because what I was thinking is maybe RP could, if we're still in the bar, she can be listening to people's conversations and just seeing what she hears from other travelers. I mean, the odds of finding someone who knows about the service contracts for this particular jail are very low. So I doubt she's going to find anything there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have you can give yourself a couple of weeks, which means you can actually find someone who knows and talk to contacts. So,
Yeah. Let me look at my character sheet again, and you can go to somebody else. But I want to.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm starting to think about. So.
Okay, Fizz.
So just looking for things to do in the bar? No, I'm just going to sit here and hang out. But back to the question about how we want to approach this, everyone. Are we still going with infiltrating as fake prisoners, or did you want to bust in?
Well,
guns blazing.
I don't see definitely not a point in all four of us going in. I think it'd be better to at least have one person at the ship, if not two, who can fly the ship there when you're ready to leave. If you certainly want to be arrested and go in, that's up to you.
I don't think Fish should be.
If any of you have
be better as the person who comes flying in with Coolbit to extract
Yeah.
whoever does go in.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, if you look at page 148, if you have the thing, there is like a list of possible types of plans you can have. There's assault,
Okay.
deception, infiltration, mystic, social, or transport.
Okay. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, I think we only tossed around the idea of doing the extraction from within because the generic setup in the book was that we start off in prison, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
certainly don't have to go that route.
Yeah.
I like the idea of infiltration or transport.
Yeah, I think if we get captured, that's definitely like a plan C, D, or E. Like, I think willingly getting captured is not first choice, ideally.
Yeah.
Sure, but it
Since-
makes for good drama.
That's true, but we're all also like, we all got heat on us in some form or another anyway.
Right. So the odds that we get recognized are
Yeah,
Cool.
you could like also somehow fake your capture so that you're not actually captured.
yeah, exactly. Because if we're going to go that route, I was going to point out that I have a friend who's a crooked cop, and we can probably get, trumped up arrest papers with false names and that sort of thing, and get in through that route. The question was, is that was something we wanted to do?
Here's an idea. With your crooked cop friend.
Hey, Crash.
Yeah.
What about discharge papers? Say the Agony paid an enormous sum to have him let out of the prison so that they could do whatever it is they do.
That's
You're the
possible.
bounty hunter sent to collect him, and I'm there to make sure that he's in good health before they make sure he's not.
Right. So we initiate a transfer. I mean, I don't think I should get back into character voice. I don't know if Yazoo has that kind of pull, but maybe she can put us into contact with someone who does. That's a
Or
good,
fake
good
something
idea.
up.
So if your plan be fake discharge papers, I think that would
Right.
be deception.
Deception, yeah.
Yeah.
Deception, yeah.
I
Maybe more like a fake transfer or something like that, because complete discharge. I don't know.
Right.
We don't even know why he's in. We didn't get that information, so it could be for a crime that they don't want to actually let him out for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to do
Tax
any
Well,
more
tax
investigation
evasion.
before this, if you want to do any more investigation before deciding your plan, you can do that as well.
Yeah, we need more information to see what he's in for.
Tax evasion.
Sure, that's what they got Al Capone on too.
Right? Anybody else have
True.
contacts in law enforcement?
No.
There's a ex-military superior of mine, but we're not on good terms.
You can still call him. You can still call them.
Yeah, I should call him.
Yeah, maybe if you send him a gift or two, it might smooth things out.
Yeah, like
Remember his
my,
birthday.
yeah, what are those romance games? Are the dating sims rules, right? Yeah.
I hear you
Here's a
really.
gift. Is it possible for way practitioners or wayfinders to communicate telepathically long distance? Is that possible?
You heard that it is.
Because I'm kind of wondering if I could try to establish a connection with Ibo-One.
You should try right now in the bar.
Ibo-One, hear me.
Well, I'm going to assume you have the most of your planning done on the ship because doing it in public might not be the best.
yeah.
This is how we're going to
I think we left
bring
the
people
bar
out of prison.
and we went back to the burning sensation. So
And of
So-
course, Jeffrey's frozen.
So do the hand wavy thing and call Ibo-One.
We'll have to wait for him to come back. He's kind of stuck.
Okay, while we're waiting for Kubit to recover, apparently he had too much of that brandy. And
All right. So we've left the bar. I guess we're in
Yeah.
the
as
days
I
coming.
said, we're kind of just covering a couple of weeks at least.
Gotcha.
So,
I'll reach out to Yazoo then and see if she can try to find out the particulars behind Ibo's arrest, just so we have some idea of what we're up against.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's give me. I think just some sort of action. Actually, this will be more a fortune roll. So you can roll your team, your cruise rating, which is 0 at the moment.
Roll the cruise rating?
Yeah.
How do I do that? What is that? What is the cruise rating?
Your tier. Someone's not actually even on here. That's weird.
I figured you were going to make me do a consort roll.
No, just kind of just to see how much they know. They're contacts, so they'll kind of give you information. But
Gotcha.
okay, you started with tier 0, so it's not. It's for weird reasons it's not listed on here, which is kind of weird.
Oh, okay. So just our crew rating is 0, so I'd be rolling 0
so
dice,
roll dice. Yeah.
which I'd be doing with consort anyway, so that's fine. So I'm going to spend a stress to, or mark a stress to get 1 die on that.
That'll be 2 if you're marking it for your
Right, 2, sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
There'll be rolling 1 die.
and anybody got a devil's bargain that?
Well, I mean, I've actually started a clock for how rare the people are from, so we could advance the clock by 1 dot.
Oh, okay. Devil's bargain of.
They
Yeah.
know learn even more about you. Kind of, your contact does a bit of research with someone.
How long is this clock? Is it a 4 o'clock?
It's a 6 o'clock.
A 6
You
o'clock.
currently have 1 marked.
Yeah, I'll take another tick mark on that as a devil's bargain to get an extra die.
Okay, so I've got 2 dice, which is
All right. Ooh, all right. Did not
Yeah,
spend a
fine.
gambit, so we get another gambit.
no. You don't get an gambit. You roll a 5 and a 4.
Yeah, you only get it if you get a
Oh,
6.
I was still looking at the 6 that came up from Tekla.
No, fortunately, yeah.
Let me unmark that. There we go.
I'll just reload it. Let's try again. Oh, it won't let me. How do you unmark a gambit?
You marked the one just below it.
Okay, there we go.
Or
So that's
click
okay.
on it.
Oh well, Yazoo gets back to you, basically call them, and they have to do a bit of research, talk to some people, because for some reason they don't know off the top of their head what this one prisoner is in prison for. So, well, I looked into it. So the charge sheet does say tax evasion. Apparently, Ibo-One has never paid taxes in their entire life. But I heard from the grapevine that apparently he managed to piss off House Malcade, who something about a scion of his who bought some bad wayweed for him. I'd be able to find many more details about that, but I think he just basically pissed off the wrong people. Tax evasion was just a pretext.
Okay, so he pissed off House Malcate somehow, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
actually-
also bad wayweed he sold to someone.
what's that?
Some bad wayweed he sold to someone.
Bad wayweed. Okay,
Oh
gotcha.
no.
About selling bad wayweed. That sounds just like him. But he's in for tax evasion.
He normally has good wayweed, so that's pretty good.
Well, that's actually, yeah. So turns out that Ibo's in for tax evasion. At least that's what the charges are, which I think is probably good for us in terms of trying to get a fake transfer sorted, because it's not like he's he's not in for some sort of blue collar crime. Didn't kill
he's-
anybody.
Yeah, he's not in. Yeah, So he might be in a less secure area, maybe.
Right.
Maybe less of a flight risk.
Okay. Corbett, if you're back with us, do you want to still try to get in touch with Ibo?
Sure. I don't know how to make this attune roll work. I might need to have somebody. It's just 2d6, right?
Yeah.
Or
Unless you
yeah.
want to spend.
It's
I don't want to spend anything. I'll just make a quick roll.
Do you have your character sheet up?
I do, but I think it doesn't seem
okay.
to. Do I just click on attune?
You click
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
word
just click
on the word
attune.
attune.
Yeah.
Okay. It's highlighting it in red, but I'm not seeing any dice actually go.
Oh, it should
Oh,
give you a
it-
pop up.
Yeah, it brings a window up.
Oh, okay.
It might be
hang on.
behind your character sheet.
Maybe. Attune. Nope.
Oh, you know what? You're on an iPad.
Yeah.
Is it while it's highlighted in red? If you tap it again, does that do anything?
No.
Okay.
Long press.
Yeah, I tried that. It's not going either.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can open your character sheet and do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
You
Thanks, guys.
are-
Either that, or I'd say, or just use the thing on the chat to just see.
Yeah, it's letting me do it.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised because I thought I was only an observer, not a controller, but whatever. So just a straight roll.
Cool.
Hey.
And you get another.
Heck yeah. Thanks, Q.
You're welcome. And
So
yeah, you've already marked
You're
it.
sitting there cross-legged, kind of trying to tune into Ibo-One. Suddenly you kind
Ibo.
of feel like this tickle back of the head, which kind of slowly grows, almost like taking over your brain. And suddenly you just kind of feel like, when you kind of concentrate, just feel this relaxation flow through your body. Kind of you drop your muscles and kind of feel the sensation of acknowledgement. It's not exactly words, but it's there.
Are we connected? Hello?
Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
Is it working? Hello? Ibo and
Please
I.
deposit 25 cents more
Oh,
to
crap.
continue your connection.
You have to swallow.
Yes.
I'm allowed to quit.
You sense a presence.
Is that Ibo-One? Or if not, could you point me in the right direction?
You can sense amusement and kind of like you get to the impression of a nod from the eater.
What was that? I get a no?
A nod. You get a yes from.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Ibo, oh chap, nice to, I guess, sync with you. I got a question for you, mate. We're trying to spring you, eh? And we was wondering about how we're supposed to do that, and if you had any information about where you are and any sort of lapse in security, that would be spot on.
You actually see Ibo now, kind of like his face, like just floating
You look
from
like
inside the mind.
shit, mate.
Well, he looks the
I
same
mean-
as usual. That's not saying much.
Yeah.
You kind of see him very clearly. Every single pore is unshaven. His tooth are pointing weird way, and he looks like he hasn't like washed in days. So nothing's really changed.
Mm-hmm.
He's smiling, and you just see images. So he kind of You get the impression of kind of walking in through down a corridor, and it's a kind of white corridor. There's actually like lights on it. You make out like you see like blue lettering. You can't actually read it. It's more kind of like the dream effect, whereby you can see there's words there, but yeah, your brain just not processing those words. And kind of you kind of walk down that corridor. With Ibo-One is now next to you. He's got his staff. He's wearing like these robes. And as you walk past, you see a sec unit, sec clone in uniform with this blue stripes, everything, and there's like a blue section. And you see there's like 3 strings. There's like one blue, yellow, and red. The yellow, and basically you see like a corridor. You realize there's a identification mark, and basically you're following the blue line because red one kind of splits off.
Okay.
And then it comes to a door, which has like a blue plate on it, which you can't read. And well, it's just a solid door in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, and then kind of get the impression that what's nearby, he'll create a distraction of some sort.
Okay. So a red, yellow, blue.
Yeah, follow the blue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, kind of just look at it. You can't really relatively assume it's like one of those like standard things you often see in public places. Basically, does you go there, follow the blue line, go.
Okay. And it seemed like that was an indicator of like this is where I'm located, or like he was showing me. Okay, great.
Yeah, the blue line kind of continues past the door you stopped at. So.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll lose. All right. How do I hang up? How do I stop? I didn't.
He just reaches forward in your vision, taps on the forehead, and then you kind of just.
You hang up first. No, you hang up first.
So you kind of feel back in your body.
Oh. Shit! I need another drink. Oi, guys, and I'll relay everything that was conveyed to me about where the location is.
Gotcha. Can you sum that up?
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta get back in the right mind space again. No. I got
I just thinking about that drink you eat.
Yeah. No, I think I'm tapped out for the time being. Sorry.
Okay. Let's see. Who hasn't actually said anything yet? Tekla, we haven't heard from you for a while, so are you doing anything to prepare? Ali, are you still with us? No. Okay.
Well, so we're going ahead with the deception plan, right?
I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Try to get them
Fine
to do a
with me.
transfer, and then we'll intercept the transfer.
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to assume.
You know, maybe if there was a way I could rig something up to teleport in and out, that would be amazing. But I don't know, with the tools and the crap we got on this ship, I just don't think I'd have an option of doing something like that. But I'm wondering, anybody know if that's technology that exists?
No, there are stories about it and rumors, but nobody's actually nothing reliable.
Last rumor I heard, they only got it to work with inorganic material.
Oh, yeah, that would be a problem.
Taking
I can't
people
do it,
apart and
Captain.
putting them back together again? You'll never catch me in one of those. I have to be there at the end so that I can take them apart and find out what went wrong.
Yeah, I don't think we want to take that chance, Doc, on bringing them out, and then you got to put them back together again.
Now, Nanan, did you say during the vision, Kubit saw a sect clone?
Yeah.
All right. So they if they're using sect clones, then that might be one way we can intercept the transfer, or we can show up and pretend to be his transport. Although
Right.
we have to steal some sort of official vehicle.
I might know somebody. Let me make a call. And I'm going to call on my friend Rin, who's a smuggler.
Okay, so what are you looking for? Like a camouflage type thing? Or something attached to your shuttle or your ship?
Honestly, I was thinking a uniform, but something we could attach to the shuttle would be great. Fake transponder. I can't remember what they're called in this one.
Okay. Yeah. You can pick up fake transponder. I'm thinking you could probably get a fake transponder done, which is just the right frequency to make you look like a.
Yeah.
So, but well, that we'll get back to that. I think we can do an engagement roll at this point because you have a plan, which is deception. Sorry, I'm new at this. I'm kind of just going through the checklist. And you have.
It's just called a fake transponder.
If we need a transponder, I know a guy named Slice. He's a junkyard owner. Maybe he could hook us up with something.
Yeah, and the method of deception is pretending to be what? A prisoner transfer?
Prisoner transfer, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Or Jehovah's Witnesses.
I'm looking for the. I'm looking for the uniform so I can ask Fizz to be my sect clone security.
Yep,
Okay.
I'll shave my head again and get a makeup job to make me look like a sect clone again.
So who's going to
Sorry,
make that?
buddy.
Aren't you a bit short for a sect clone joke?
But we're going to need a police vehicle of some sort. They're not going to believe us if we show up on our shuttle.
Well, that's what RP's friend is for.
Yeah.
So,
Getting us the fake transponder so that we sound like a police vehicle even if we aren't one.
Okay,
right. You
well,
want to do that in a flashback, or?
we can say that you've actually already done this, and we can go to engagement roll to see how well this is done. This is gone.
Okay.
I mean, originally the Burning Sensation was a police craft, so it wouldn't take too much to dress it back up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or like a military craft, rather.
It was a military craft, not a necessarily
Wizard on the
police,
side will
good
give
point.
us away, though.
right?
Maybe, just maybe. Yeah.
But a paint job on the shuttle, that might be all we need.
Yeah, normally the ship your size wouldn't. Well, it could dock to the prison, but normally it wouldn't because it's kind of basically occupies a couple of. Basically takes up a couple of the docks. So.
Okay.
Okay, so the engagement roll is who wants to do the engagement roll? How do you do the engagement roll? Yeah.
Does it matter who does it?
Well, I think one of you should do it. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, but like, does but
No, it
among the four of us, does it matter?
No, it doesn't.
And what is an engagement roll?
Well, you get a bunch of dice, so I'm just going to go through. So first of all, you get one die just for sheer luck. So is this operation particularly bold or daring? I would say it's pretty daring trying to fake a prisoner transfer. So I can give you a +1 die. Okay, it's not very complex, so consider many factors. Does the plan detail explosive and ability to the target to hit them their weakest? I would say not really. I mean, I'm just going for this. If anybody disagrees, they can say, because they're not really weakest against that, but not particularly strong against it, so no change there. Can your friends or contacts provide aid or insights for this operation? You got help from modifying the ship, so that's another die.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a higher tier target than you, so you lose 1 die, so you're now down to 2. And there's another factor which you're going to probably find out later, so you're back down to 1 die. So is there anything else that anybody wants to say that will increase or decrease your die total?
Talking to Slice, the junkyard owner.
Yeah, that's factors that I already took into account because
That was already factored in. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we allowed to use gambits on these rolls?
Yeah, that's gonna be my next thing.
Yeah,
That seems like a good thing to use a gambit on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so. I'll check the rules later, but let's do it now.
I will mark off the used gambit.
Okay, so somebody will roll 2 dice. Maybe just finds an action has 2 dice in roll that.
Is there a particular button on the sheets for doing this, or should I just do a?
I think just do it to. I haven't been able to see what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
All right, rolling 2d6.
Yeah.
Got a 5.
Set you up in a risky position. So okay, now are all of you on the shuttle, or is somebody staying in the ship?
I think.
Maybe just me and Tekla.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think I stand out too much.
All right.
Yeah.
We have security and we have a medical
Yeah.
practitioner
Okay.
for safety.
Okay.
So-
yeah.
I do have Rav, my assistant droid, is capable of piloting and holding a few small items. So Rav could fly either be back in the burning sensation or could be flying the shuttle.
Okay. Any of you can fly the shuttle. You might just not be very good at it.
I think.
Okay.
I think you have with the shuttle. Oh, excuse me, with the ship.
Yeah, I think Rav with the ship. I think we want Colbert in the shuttle in case we need to make a quick getaway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, and the ship will be cloaked. I assume we'll leave the ship cloaked because you have cloaking device.
Yeah.
Good. Yes. Good point.
Okay. Okay, so as you're kind of coming in, you basically you're in mid conversation with the. So is anybody staying on your ship?
Yeah, I think RP's staying on the ship.
Okay. Okay, so who's actually talking? I assume Tekla is talking to the actual to the prison.
Probably.
It's called as a troop of mass security. Okay, you're on the call with the kind of basically now just the security expert. Basically, they're basically telling you they don't have records of the transfer at the moment. As that's happening, RP, since you're on that ship, you see another ship approaching the prison. Slightly smaller than yours still, but it is like a warship of some sort, and it's broadcasting its responder signal into transponder signal to the prison. They haven't seen you yet, and it's processing that it's the good news, and which you probably recognize ship belongs to the Church of the Stellar Flame. Now it could be, I don't know what they came from. It could be just coincidence, and they're broadcasting something to the ship. I mean, just kind of you see it, you detect it coming in. Now the people in the shuttle haven't seen it yet, so if you want to do something for them, you can.
And I'm gonna say maybe through a flashback that we set up some kind of communication between the shuttle and the ship, but maybe not through like the main communications, like maybe like a small communication.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a 0-point flashback because you had plenty of time.
And
I've already got a communicator in my LODOT, so
yeah, so basically RP's gonna send over a message like we got company and they're big.
Yeah.
oh, good to know.
Yeah. Meantime, from your ship, Tekla, the person spoke to us, kind of said, "Hold a minute," and they disconnect. Well, not disconnect. There's whole music playing, and exactly. And now you see the bigger ship kind of flying past you. Trade telemetry, basically, just to make sure you don't bump into each other, and then it.
Well, somebody's compensating for something.
Yeah, you assume there's probably several people in the ship, but you don't know. And the ship kind of it basically heads in and just goes past you. You're kind of parked, well, stationed relative to prison, and kind of just you see it docking to one of things and says, and then the thing comes back on. Sorry about that. So you were saying you're here for prisoner transfer? You feel, yeah, you hear there's something.
Yes.
Something sounds weird in their voice. For which prisoner again?
His name is Ibo-One. I don't have the number handy. He was put in for tax evasion, but the Agony want him very badly.
But why did it? But we just had another transfer from Ibo-One.
Two of them. What?
Good.
Could you please explain
that's
this?
Let me talk to them.
Yeah, can you rebroadcast your authorization? We just need to double check some. It's pretty very cool. And yeah, you do notice that some of the cannons are now slowly starting to drift in your direction. So
They're getting closer.
yeah.
Just sending that message over.
I mean, the ship is now actually on a docking path. Basically, just flew straight past them. And okay, so you're going to try to reach us with them. Are you just trying to? Are you changing your story at all? Or you just sticking to the same story?
Well, listen. If we're both here for Ibo, who is this other person?
The ship belongs to the Church of the Stellar Flame. You know, there are kind of people who've also been looking for Ibo-One.
Stellar Flame.
Yeah.
Well, everybody wants this man. Listen. I'm just here to make sure he's in good health. If Stellar Flame wants him and they're paying more than Agony is, there's nothing I can do about that. But I tell you what, why don't you let us come down and we'll sort all this thing out when we get there in person.
Okay, you can give me an action roll of some sort.
How about Sway? That's the one I'm good at.
Okay. Your position is now risky for limited effect because they're very doubtful of this. But,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, you can now spend the stress to increase that and so on. Or if you want Devil's Bargain. The Devil's Bargain I'm offering, if anyone was confident else, is that they will want that whatever happens, that you're going to effectively have a security detail on you at all times, and your heat will go up by 1 after the mission.
I'm going to spend a gambit.
Okay.
If I can find the ship's character sheet. If I can figure out how to spend a gambit.
Click on the one below it. It's kind of confusing. I'll do it for you, I think. Yeah, there we go. I'll spend it for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Pleasure. Okay, so you can roll 3. Well, which action are you using?
Sway.
Okay. Yeah. How did you get the cock down with your tabletop? That's impressive. Okay. Yeah, the prison looter thing goes up by 1 because they're very suspicious of you, but they will say, okay, well, since this is a bit of, okay, you come in, but we're going to get the security detail into welcome, just to make sure there's no difficulties. Okay, well, assume you dock to the prison. Then they're not, yeah, for some, you notice that they're not letting, because they do have a actual cargo hold we can enter, but you notice they're not actually letting you into the prison itself. They'll assist you dock at, on the, I want to say, yeah. So you need still to remain, basically, the shuttle, I assume you dock the shuttle and go in through the...
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah. Okay, you find, okay, well, for you, actually, cool, but are you staying on the ship or are you going in with everybody? Everyone's strip briefing? Jeffrey?
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay,
What's going on?
that's good. Now, the ship is now docked and people are going to prison. So, are you going with them, or are you going to stay on the shuttle?
Oh, I'm a risky fella, so I'll just like cruise the shuttle on by. Well, the shuttle's parked. Could I walk over, or is it still like?
Okay, you just have to go.
Outside.
You're basically you're connected to the airlock, so you can just walk through the airlock.
Okay. I'll stroll around.
Okay.
You know,
So then
like
all of you go-
casual.
Now, as you walk out the airlock, you notice there are 2 sec clones waiting for you, and this short, pudgy man. He's wearing a suit. It doesn't quite fit him very well, but he's still wearing it, and he says, "Hello. I'm Creel, head of security." You notice he's got a sidearm on his side, and the second are both holding weapons.
Okay.
I mean, they're holding my dress, so that's not well, not directly actively trying to threaten you. I mean, they're still sec clones, so they're pretty threatening. My name's Creel, I'm head of security. Will you please accompany me to the main deck so we can resolve this issue?
Of course.
I mean, just be aware there are many prisoners here. That's why the sec clones are here, just to make sure that you're safe.
Why? Trust me, I brought my own for a reason.
Looks you up and down. Feels you kind of feel things as the sec clones basically just take stock of your model number and what color you armaments, that kind of thing. State of repair. I mean, you know from experience, basically now seeing a full list of what you can do, how fast, and what your battery charge level is, pretty much everything. They're basically learning everything they need to, how to take you out if they need to. And you're probably doing the same to them. Have you lost you, or because it's frozen?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were talking to me. I was trying to figure out. I realized I needed to figure out what my loadout was.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to ask. What's everybody's loadout?
And then
You can first you can go for heavy probably if you want, because you are kind of basically your sec unit walking around in full armament, so nobody will blink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to determine what they would be wearing. What a transfer person. I should probably have the heavy blaster, and probably the armor as well.
Well, I mean, you can decide that later when it becomes relevant.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, how this works? You just select your loadout, and
I'm in
then
heavy. I'll be in under heavy.
yeah, and the rest of you, what are you under? Cool bit.
I'll be under
I'm-
medium.
Okay, that's kind of normal. Tekla?
I'm at light.
Okay. And RP?
The med kit's the heaviest thing I have.
Yeah.
Mine was actually saying I was over max. I don't.
You have to check one of the boxes at the near the top of your screen.
Yeah, so because at the moment you're on 0, so it means you're saying that you're not carrying anything.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, normal then. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So he introduced himself as Creel. Says, well, please accompany me to the main section, and then we can resolve this.
I do have the scoundrel's forged documents with me.
Okay, good. I mean, you can pick them. Well, you can present them to become relevant. But so yeah. And then he kind of walks ahead of you, kind of expects for him. The sec units kind of just do the thing where about there, just walking around you, slowly behind you, not really pushing you, but pushing you forward. So if you want to do anything, well, don't do anything. They're kind of heading down the corridor. You now see like the stripes on the wall. There's blue, yellow, and red. Like cool bit that you saw in your vision. And that's maybe
Blue, yellow, red
red.
stripe
If you
on the
actually
wall.
guess. It's section 1, section 2, section 3. So which presumably means that Obi-Wan is somewhere in section 1.
Section 1 was where we thought he would be.
Yeah.
And is that where they're taking us?
No, they actually take you the other way. Basically, as you enter, all the like stripes are going off to the left. The direction you're going in, there's no stripes, and you can see that kind of you can see that the corridor goes down a little bit, but opens up. Well, there's a door first, which is open at the moment, and as you go in, you see that you're in the kind of like the actual docking bay, where you weren't actually allowed to go into. And in there, you see that there is now this demonic Corvette, which is much bigger up close. And basically, there is also you see that there's two sec units starting just by one of the doors. There's another going off to your left, and there's a kind of tall woman, let's say in her 50s, with graying hair. She's wearing like a suit, very finely tailored, and she's talking to looking up at this 9-foot tall person wearing full powered armor. And they're not holding any weapons, but from experience, it's probably weapons incorporated armor itself. Kind of it's gleaming armor and it's painted in the corners of the stellar coat. And as you walk in, they turn to look at you.
Okay, so other than me, who else is there on our team?
I am.
Yeah, Corbett, are you also with them, or are you going to try and do something and sneak off?
Oh, I'm still with the shuttle.
Okay.
Like, I kind of poked my head out just a little bit to see about that stellar flame ship that landed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's just Fizz and Tekla?
Yeah. Okay, the Secos kind of walk off with them, so you kind of, they seem to have ignored you for now.
I'm sorry, say that again?
No, Corbett is kind of, the Secos leave with them.
The Sec clones take us with them?
Yeah, well, they're kind of following behind you as you walk towards the main hangar.
Right, yes.
Yeah,
so Tekla and I have been led to some room where there's a woman who is...
It's a main hangar. You can see the ship's parked there, and the woman is there. There's also, the ship is open. There's a ramp descending down from it.
And this is the flaming people.
Yep.
Stellar Flame, yeah.
The Stellar Flame. I mean, you don't know any of them, but this is kind of the first time we had contact with.
Gotcha. Well, then I have to maintain the pretense that I'm an actual Sec clone. So I remain silent and stare straight ahead and do the security thing. So Tech's going to have to do the talking.
Yeah, and that's the woman who's wearing the suit kind of says, "Oh, hello. So you're our other guests." She walks towards you and extends a hand to you, Tekla, saying, "Greetings. I'm the warden, Bakma Froz. I'm here to take care of this in person. I see you already met Creel. And this is Battle Sister Diana," pointing to the person in huge armor. Battle Sister Diana kind of just, her helmet just inclines slightly.
What a pleasure to meet you. My name is Arida Morales of the Vos Moraleses. I think everything's in order. I'm just surprised that we showed up at the same time.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, you both have been authorized to pick up the prisoner and transfer them, so that's highly unusual. You see, Battle Sister and just her cameras are glaring at you as far as you can tell.
You know how the mail is between systems. If it's not, even the Ansible has delays. So they might have just been filed at the same time, and nobody knew the difference after they'd sent us off.
Mm-hmm. But Susanna says, "So you expect me to think this was just a clerical error? Notice her voice is flat. It kind of has a bit of a metallic tinge and so on. I mean, she's doing this. It's almost like her microphone is kind of dialed up to be extra growl intimidating. That. I mean, it's easy enough to do a normal voice. She just doesn't.
Yeah. It's more intimidating that way.
Exactly. So, do you want to give me an action of some sort? You're trying to put something with this just a mix-up.
I hate to say it, but sway seems like the most reasonable action to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mean to keep going for the one that I'm good at, but it's the thing I'm good at.
Yeah, well, this is now risky because
It's one of the reasons that we sent you in.
yeah.
So this is risky limited, risky standard.
Risk limited, kind of. They'll still be suspicious, but you'll stage them. They won't get any worse. So, what's the outcome you want here? That they trust you, that they give you the prisoner, or they just let you go? It'd be hard to persuade them to give you the prisoner, or to kind of just let them go. It's probably easier. So,
What I really want is for them to give me the prisoner, but
well, that's what you're trying to accomplish.
I am going to push myself though.
Okay, that will be 2 stress.
Nice.
6. Get another comment. Now, before we solve that, let's go back to Kulbit. Kulbit, are you just waiting, or are you going to do something unwise or wise?
I'd like to see, is there a heavy presence of other people around the other ship, the Stellar Flame ship?
I mean, you're basically looking for a door. It's the same room as them, so they're all together. They're just standing around the ship. So there is.
All right.
There's currently there's the 2 sec units took them there. There's 2 sec units inside the boat that were already inside the hangar. There is the warden, and there is the security detail, and there's the battle sister, and there is your Techland prisoner in that other room. Well,
Okay.
you know that. I assume guys kind of good to use communications, just so we don't have the.
Got it. So we've been keeping in touch with comms, so everybody's kind of on the same page about stuff. Okay. Yeah. So I'd like to, unassumingly, kind of make my way and be somewhat cheery and chatty, and I'll make my way over to that crew, and I'll walk up and say, "Oh, how's it going? Yeah, nice day we have tonight. Whoa, I haven't seen a model like that in a long time. Wow.
So you actually
Do you mind if I take a look? I remember training on one of these years
so
ago.
just trying to go past. You'll have to go past the rest of the people to get into the ship. I mean, do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm not even like. I mean, if I got to see inside, well, that would be something. But even if I got, if someone could just help me walk around and I'd love to just take a look at the specs and take a peek under the hood, if you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, are you using some sort of action to get into the ship?
I guess this would be closer to a consort or a sway.
Mm-hmm. It's up
Just
to you.
Nice ride. Can I take a look? Can you show me your ride? One ship enthusiast to another.
Mm-hmm.
Sister, the benefit of letting him look is that you don't have to hear him anymore.
Yeah. You could theoretically even use helm.
That's me helping.
Yeah. Q, would you mind doing I guess
Sure.
What happens if I don't have any dice in do I have to spend a gambit in order to roll in an untrained skill?
Yeah.
You don't
Basically,
have to spend one. You can just roll 2 dice
you
and
want-
take lower.
yeah.
But that's bad.
But I'm trying to help you.
You will get an experience if you do that. If
Do you want my help or do you want the experience?
Yeah, just think about how the system works. You can get creative about which action you use. You could theoretically use even helm.
Mm-hmm.
Basically engage in this whole interest in ships thing and kind of power to power battery here. But could theoretically use helm anywhere, but in this case it might actually work.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty low risk thing, so I'd rather save resources. I think I'll just take the risk and take the lower of the two rolls.
Okay.
Just
That's just
straight roll.
control.
So what do you want me to roll for you? Sway?
Yeah. Let's make a sway roll,
Okay.
if you'd please.
Okay. And you're not adding anything. And this is, what's the position? Risky?
It's risky because the
And you
people.
figure standard effect?
Yeah, it's standard. Basically, you'll be allowed them to ship and so on. I mean,
Okay, you rolled 2 ones.
I rolled
good
2
news
ones?
is- yeah, good news is both dice are the same.
the bad news is, yeah. Well, there's more good news because you rolled skill you have 0 and you get to mark 1 resolve XP.
Okay.
So he gets 1 XP for that? Alright. It's not. Why is it not?
Yeah, there's 2 people on the ship. There's the pilot, whose name is.
I can't seem to click the 1 XP for you, Jeffrey, so just try to remember to do that later.
Yeah. I'll make a note.
I'm manager, don't know why. Yeah. Anyway, give me your XP.
You got yeah, because you have control. So apparently observers can roll your stuff, but they just can't give you XP.
That actually makes sense. Well, my name's Abra. I'm the pilot. Oh, you want to check out the ship? Please step inside. Sure. You step in. You see there's another guy that was just sitting quietly. But you see him off to the side and assumes the engine room. Looks like he's working something.
All right. Cheerful wave. Hello.
Okay, please, let me show you first of all. Here's our
this, and just goes on and on.
Well, that's basically he shows you, and then as you walk into the room, he's like right behind the door, slammed shut behind you.
Oh, you shut the door on me?
Yeah.
You trap me in? Okay.
Mm-hmm. You got onto the ship.
Great. And this is on the internal flame ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meantime, outside.
Yep.
We'll get back to you now. Tekla, you said you succeeded in your sway.
Yes.
Yeah, well, fortunately, things are going to go seriously wrong now because. Well, the warden kind of basically pulls out the comm, and you hear them kind of in kind of a low voice giving out instructions, and says, "Okay, well, Ibo-One will be here soon, but then you can resolve however you want to deal with them." Just then, you kind of see the battle sister tilt her head to one side, and then she stands up and. Fizz, through your sensors, you can feel that something's powering up in your suit of armor.
I'm sorry, you said something to Fizz?
Fizz, you have sensors which basically tells you that her armor is starting to heat up.
What's heating up?
The battle sister is wearing full powered armor and it's starting to heat up.
Armor. Okay, there's a battle sister, is that what you said? And she's wearing armor and the armor is powering up?
Yeah, she's from the Stellaris cult.
Okay.
She was kind of in negotiation. She was kind of quietly just letting the woman handle things.
And all Tekla did was talk to her, and now she's powering up her armor?
Tekla was actually talking to the warden, who's the other woman who's in here. The warden is wearing like a full-on, very formal suit. She's got
okay,
gray hair
then,
all
all right, okay, so like as a set clone, then I will report to the warden and say, what's this woman called? What you called her? What a
battle sister Diana.
Okay, warden, the battle sister is powering up her armor.
You hear now the kind of the speaker is turned up on the suit. Step away from the traitors. We've just been notified they've tried to infiltrate our ship. And she gets up. Well, she doesn't get up. She's been kind of standing down already.
Infiltrate?
Yeah, and you see that the woman kind of stepping back. Okay, understood.
Are you just here to attack the place? What's going on?
Yeah, basically the Cyclones are now kind of actually pointing their guns at you.
Then I will point my gun at the Battle Sister.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and she basically raised one arm, just pointed at you. You can pretty much, I mean, there is something in it, I'm not quite sure what. But...
Listen, I don't know what they're doing. I'm here on official business, and I'll hold out the forged warrant.
Oh, true, you had that.
Right. I'm going to try to initiate a hack on the Battle Sister's armor.
Okay. Okay, so Tekla, you can give me a sway. You're trying to convince the Warden or the Battle Sister?
The Warden.
Okay. Yeah, the Warden kind of looks very much. Basically, the Warden's kind of looking back forward. She's back. Basically, she's back against the door. She's almost. She looks like she's ready to bolt. So you have like a couple of seconds to persuade her not to just run away and let you sort it out.
Okay.
Yeah, the Cyclones are kind of. They've got their weapons down, but kind of like swing them from between everyone, like who's from which side. And
I'll spend a gambit on this while I'm doing it.
Okay, sure. So give me like another sway, see if we can get you out of this one. This is now, you're now up to desperate standard because if you fail this one, things are going to go seriously wrong.
Nice.
You get your gambit back. And you hear the Warden say,
spend a gambit. If you spend a gambit on a roll, you don't get a gambit.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I get XP instead.
Yeah. Okay, so because you basically made this protection. But Sister, put down your weapons. We can resolve this. We have enough people here already. We are only allowed to bring weapons here as a favor to your order, but you do not operate them. Meantime, first you're trying to do a hack.
I was going to try to hack her armor.
So what are you hoping to achieve? Do you hope to freeze it? Do you hope to take full control over it? Something else?
I just want to shut it down.
Okay. Go for it. This is risky because if she picks up a hack and puts back at you, that could go really badly. And for normal effect. I mean, you'll freeze counter. The countermeasures will take a couple of seconds and then she'll be back up, but you'll freeze for a couple of seconds.
Okay, I'd also like to spend a gambit on that.
Okay.
And I think I will also add some stress.
Sure. 2 stress.
For a total of 3 for 2 extra dice.
Yeah. Would you like? Would you also like a 4th die with what do you call it?
I'll take a devil if someone has an interesting one.
Whatever happens, you'll be able to shut off 1 piece of armor, which is her life support.
Say that again.
You will definitely. The devil's bargain is you'll definitely be able to shut off her life support.
But nothing.
But you might not have to shut off anything else.
But I might not affect anything else.
Yeah. So she'll still be able to function as long as the armor is.
Yeah, I don't want to try.
Is RP too far away to help with this hack?
I'd say no. You're kind of close enough. You're within a single range, so you can broadcast.
Yeah, because can she help hack as well?
Yeah, we'll say you can.
All right, I'll take the assistance instead of the devil's bargain then.
Yeah. So she's listening and being like, so here's what you want to do.
Okay.
And we are desperate, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
So you get an XP either way.
All right, let's roll this. Beautiful bean footage. Oh, look at that.
Critical.
Yes.
She suddenly goes quiet, completely
Take
standing,
that,
completely
bitch.
still. You see like a little plume of smoke rising from her joints.
Right, and when her armor shuts down, I will lower my weapon, step back as though I'm guarding the warden. Yeah, my job.
Okay. Basically, now there's like all 3 security units, including you, are surrounding the warden now, basically.
Yeah. Wait, you said don't cut the green wire? No.
Yeah, there's like you hear small pops from the armor, something flies in it, and the cyclones are actually pointing weapons at the armor. That armor is kind of pretty much fraught. I mean, it'll take a bit of time now to repair because you guys basically just went in and.
All right, I'm just gonna keep my eye on her, like doing my job. Back into cyclone mode. It's all on Tekla. Sorry.
Sister, are you all right?
You don't get a response.
All right. Listen, I don't know what she's given you, but I have paperwork, and she's come here and obviously borrowed faulty armor, and she's kidnapped my pilot. I don't understand what's going on here. I'm just trying to do a prisoner transfer, and all I'm here for is to make sure that he's healthy. If I'd known I was going to do this, get into this, I would have stayed on Voss.
And now let's get back to Corbett in his room. Now, this seems, just look around, this looks like you're kind of in some like an unused bunk room. So there's like a table, a chair, nobody's living here, so there's much else. There's a bed. And you hear like two people running past the door. Is that what you want to do?
Here goes the communicator. Guys, don't be mad, but might be in a bit of a pickle. What are the odds, RP? Do you think maybe you might be able to hack this ship and open the door?
Do you know where on the goddamn ship you are? Of course not. You're probably just walked into a trap, right? Sorry, Sneaker.
No,
I didn't mean to be cursed with you, but
I walked in or bravely volunteered. It's semantics. We'll talk later. But I'm in a bit of a bunk room, right? Bunks. I'm kind of near the stern of the ship. Somebody really needs to do the laundry. I don't know if that helps.
Is there any laundry chutes in there? Maybe a garbage chute. That always works out well.
Oh, right. I could just throw myself out of it, right?
Sure.
Is there a chute in the room?
Well, it's a one-person room, so there is a garbage chute. It's about this big.
It's just for old sandwiches.
Sorry, it's RP sized.
Wow. Back to that again. All right, let me take a look. And
I've got a detonator on me, but
no, let's save that for later.
Yeah, I could stash it somewhere, right? But I'd rather not it go off while I'm in here.
Yeah, that would be bad. We need you to fly the ship. Well, let me take a look.
Okay. Is somebody going to do an action?
Well, I have a question. She has study, but that seems like something she has to be looking at.
Yeah, it has to be examined.
Yeah.
You could try to study from here, but you're basically going to be...
Right.
It's going to be controlled, but for limited effect.
Yeah, she
has scanning
one...
from a very, very long distance.
Yeah, she has 1 dot in hack. And we have a gambit available, correct?
Yeah. It will hacking from where you are will be risky for limited effect as well, because you'll still have the issue.
Okay.
I can assist by piggybacking on my connection to the battle armor and following that back to the ship and give you like a better connection. That's the story of assisting, basically.
He probably has a better connection than I do at this point. If anything, I should assist him.
Yeah, but I just did a hack. It's your turn.
Excuse me. All right.
Or, you don't want to hog the hack light.
That doesn't bother me.
Since we're both equally hacky.
Okay. So it is position is controlled.
Yeah.
And effect,
limited. You can't trade position for the effect.
Okay. And modifier, if I'm adding a gambit, it's adding 2 dice or 1 die?
It's 1 die.
1 die? Okay. All right. So
And
You can
are
say
you
you can
getting
trade position for effect if you want. You can make it risky to have it.
Oh, am I not assisting you?
that's what I was asking. So
You only rolled 2 dice, so
right. Okay. So I did that wrong. So
roll one
So
more.
roll 1d6.
yeah, make it back to the. Where is the thingy here? All right. All right, just 1d6.
I see your mouse pointer. Yeah, just click the square.
Yeah, I'm clicking roll and it's not doing anything.
We got to click square first to tell it what to roll. Click the the d6.
Because there's no.
That's what I did.
But-
Click, 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 click.
All right, click in where it says enter message and type /r space 1d6.
Okay.
And then hit roll. See that? Hey, we make it work. There you
Take
go.
6.
Okay.
Okay, you're up to 6.
Okay. So, yeah, if she can.
Yeah, you managed to. Okay, the door just comes open
Mhm.
behind you.
Try not to do that again.
Does that mean he actually gets XP on that since it's a 6 and not the 2 5s?
No, he doesn't get XP because he rolled. It's not a desperate action.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
He spent the gambit, so he doesn't get gambit either.
So do we get another gambit back now?
Did you spend the gambit on the roll? Or
Yeah, we spent a gambit, but we got a 6. So do we
No,
get
but
a?
you don't get it if you don't. You only get the gambit if you don't spend the gambit on the roll.
Got
so
it.
doesn't
Okay.
affect you.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, she always has to have something snotty to say after. Yeah. Try not to do that again, Colbert.
Yeah. Okay, now back at the meeting room, you hear people coming. You hear now there's people running from one door, and there's another door. You hear sort of like, well, first you'll hear it because you have like extra hearing, unless Tekla is upgraded for yours. Have you? Tekla, are you still on baseline ears, or have you upgraded them?
I'm sorry?
So Tekla, are you still on baseline ears, or have you upgraded them at some point?
Still on baseline ears.
Okay. So yeah, Fizz hears this first. You hear running coming from the door to the bay, and you hear walking from the other side.
Oh, we lost Jeffrey.
Let's see on the score.
He's having audio issues. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, he's also his way there. But... So anything you want to do? Here, there's people coming from both sides. Cool, you're back.
Can you hear me now?
Yes?
Yeah.
Who said that, though? Sound off.
Testing 1.
Testing 2.
Testing for you.
And me.
No, I don't think he can hear us.
Jeffrey may not have heard us.
No.
Jeffrey, if you can hear us, blink twice. No, man. He just has so much trouble with his audio sometimes. Other times it works perfectly.
That is weird.
So move on until he comes back?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, well, I don't know if he's back or... Oh, the next can hear us. Okay, so you're hearing people approaching. So, anything you want to do in the meantime?
These are people approaching from outside the hangar?
Well, no, but you kind of moved into a room to kind of talk about what's going on, and now's people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, people approaching from outside the room. One from the direction of the hangar, and there's. Well, it sounds like 2 people running from the direction of the hangar, and you see here a couple people walking from the other door. You're basically in a room which has 2 entrances.
Gotcha. I'll post up by one of the doors. Just.
Yeah, you're at the door. There's people walking behind because you're in front. You said you're in front of the warden, so the warden is behind you, and she's standing right in front of the door.
Right.
I'm following the warden.
The warden is just waiting. She's not going
I
anywhere.
don't. I'm trying to look as official and put upon as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you sigh quite a bit. So.
Try to look pissed off and scared at the same time.
Okay. Well, the door. Okay, I'm actually going to do die roll. I don't know what you're supposed to, but I'm just. Okay. Luckily for you, the warden remembered to close the door, to lock the door behind her. So you see somebody come running at the door and stop, and then you kind of hear a beep, and they're trying. The door's kind of. Well, you hear them trying to open the door. Cool. Are you back with us? Oh, there is a no.
Still having trouble, Jeff?
Yeah, you can't hear us. So. Let me check with him. Discord.
Yeah. Otherwise, we can sort of quickly get to a stopping point and try again later.
Well, I think we can. This might be a good stopping point. It's almost time, and you guys are kind of sandwiched between a couple people who are now just arriving. And there's people actually trying to break into the room you're in. And yeah, you have no idea what COVID is because none of us know.
Okay.
Does this happen often, Morden?
No, this first time. You won't have this problem when you got here.
I think the next episode should be called Performance Issues.
Performance anxiety.
Okay. Yeah. This never happens to me, I swear.
I'm just going to send a message. Well, thanks everyone. Just sending a message to Jeffrey so he knows what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, he says he's going to try to restart. So
Okay. Yeah.
I think this probably would be a good place then to stop for tonight.
Yeah, it's a good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
But I'm curious to see who these new people that are approaching turn out to be.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Well, do you want to just put us back all on the same screen, and then we'll let everybody.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, I'm going to skip Jeffrey on this outro out of sheer spite, and not to do with the fact that he's not able to hear us. Okay, so let's start with Declan. Tell us.
Well,
anything you want to end with, or anything you want to say about yourself?
I think I've ended with what I wanted to end with. So, I'm Ellie, and I don't exist on social media, but other people do.
Well, if you call them people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of not quite being people, Q.
Hey. What are we going on?
segue.
I'll be back tomorrow night for some werewolf. We kind of missed last week just because of reasons, but we'll be back tomorrow. And other than that, I don't have anything going on until next week. Oh, this weekend I will be at Open Gaming Convention in Massachusetts. If any of the viewers happen to be going, find me. say hi.
Okay. Well, Boltram, you go ahead.
Sure. Yeah, like Q said, tomorrow night we are playing some Werewolf the Apocalypse. And then Friday night we're getting back into Vampire the Masquerade with River City Runs Red. So lots of stuff going on. Next month we are looking to start up another game of the One Ring. Get that rolling. So we got lots of stuff coming up. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can get notified on everything we've got going on.
Cool. And Kubit, Jeffrey, since you're back with us, you can also go to outro.
Boy, what a cliffhanger! What an amazing episode, everybody. I can't wait to hear back and listen to the little bit I missed out on. Thanks, everybody. You can follow me at jgilbankart on all the platforms. And I also have a YouTube channel where I draw a character based on a random prompt and do a voiceover for it at Sounds Sketchy Show on YouTube. New episodes airing tomorrow.
Awesome.
I highly recommend it if you are an artist type. And it's also interesting even if you're not.
Sounds sketchy. All right. Okay.
Although I have to tell you, I sent a link to the first episode to my daughter, who's also an artist. And it's like, hey, check this guy out. He's a friend of mine. What do you think? And the next thing she responds, this is on Discord. Apparently, the intro, which is basically with a graphic, scared the crap out of my cat, which was on her lap, which leaped off, scratching her legs. And so she's like 0 out of 20.
Oh no!
The music is a little loud, I admit.
I appreciate the feedback.
So I think you should put that in your intro. 0 out of 20 review.
And, I was thinking, I love
Use
it.
Dorcas cat.
Cool, and just kind of in your face, Never even thought about that. Yeah, apparently scared the crap out of Raven and clawed Kaylin's legs. So
Not feline
No. Oh, I'm so sorry. Send
the sort
my
of effect that
apologies
you never
and I'll
think about, right?
right. Send my apologies and
So you
I
should
will
put up a trigger
definitely turn
warning,
down
I
the
guess.
audio.
Trigger warning. For
Is
cats.
everybody all right?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. It happens all the time. Raven's a scaredy cat, but I'm dumb.
Got it.
So.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody, then. We'll go ahead and wrap up, and we'll see everybody next week. Good night.
Good night, everyone.